Yeah, I think it's early in the season, but the dynamic of the team is that you have a lot of talent on the team, and they steadily have gotten better. The pace is maybe a little bit different, but it's early to tell. I think the strengths and weaknesses of the club are going to be the same, and then you're always looking at style of play. I think the defense is the length up front is going to be the same, and then what are they getting off their defense to get into the open floor to play with speed.
With Deuce, every year it seems like his role increases a little bit. Just kind of what you're seeing, I guess, as he's grown defensively and offensively, versatility he gives you off the bench.
Speed, play, on the ball, off the ball, fits well with everybody. You can play with your starters. He's got great chemistry with Cam. Both guys play off each other extremely well, and I liked that group a lot when we had Landry in there as well. And then he's long, and people don't realize his wingspan is extremely long, and he's got great feet and toughness. So defensively, he can guard multiple positions, and it allows you to do some switching that normally you might not be able to do, and he plays real fast.
You guys drafted in the G-League Matt, Ryan, and Landry. Do you have a plan for those two guys?
We'll just see how it goes. Obviously Landry's going through the rehab process. We're excited about Matt just because of the skill set, the shooting. Feel like we can't have enough shooting, but we like both guys a lot.
Tom, in the preseason, Josh talked about not being able to figure out what his role was immediately with this new group, and as soon as the lights came on, it's back to being Josh, right? So what's the
Yeah. So he's just not. It's going to be the same no matter what. Like he's, whether he starts, comes off the bench, he's going to fit in, and he's been around. So there's just preseason, new pieces. You got to go through it.
with Donovan and Darius, two shifty guards, can put pressure on the rim and score perimeter at all three levels. Just what's going to be key for the defense to slow those two down?
Yeah, I think you have to guard guys like that. With your team, I think their ability to shoot the three, put it on the floor, get in transition, the dynamic ability of Mitchell to get into the paint, and his strength to, finishing, and then the two bigs, they're long, but then it changes when one goes out, and then more shooting comes on the floor, and then you look at a Niang, a Merrill, Ty Jerome comes in. That changes things. LeVert is a very dynamic scorer. You have to defend him into the game. And so it's a team that can put a lot of points on the board. They can play big, and then the game changes where it's a different type of game. When one of the bigs goes out, Mobley very good at playing both positions. Jared Allen is a very dynamic roller, puts a lot of pressure on the rim. Those guys know how to play very effectively off of each other.